Tarofa Kura and welcome back to Fresh New Rugby. Men, now you know what we're going to do. We're just going to watch the highlights of the game between Australia versus South Africa. This is the first match for the Rugby Championship. So, yeah, if you're watching it or you have seen it, comment down below. Really looking forward to see what Australia has to bring. Have they found their identity, so to speak? They have played 3 games and been winning consecutively, so that's a pretty good start. South Africa had a tough tournament over there as well. I think they were playing against Ireland. They won 1 and lost 1, so it's been good overall. So the championship has just started. This is the first game, so yeah, really looking forward to see what Australia has to bring. Just looking at the lineup for Australia, I didn't see the lineup for South Africa. But number 1, Kaidea. 2, Fessler. Captain Alalator. 4, Frost. Salakaya Lotto. Looking forward to seeing him. Valentini. Valentini at 6. Okay. 7, Tisano. 8, Wilson. Wilson. Oh, that's a big one, eh? Like, that's a massive change for the lineup for the Wallabies up front. I would preferably go for Valentini at number 8. He's just got a overall skill. Smart with the ball as well. Very good at running as well. Wilson was good, but at times he just seems to play that league type of style where it's just, maybe that's what he's been told. Just straight up the guts. But apart from that, if you see Wilson's tackles, they're very low. And some of them, I don't know, for me, sometimes he doesn't rep properly. But he does get down low and, he does that chop tackle, eh? I was thinking of chop. Chop tackle, so yeah, that's awesome. But we'll see how he goes. And let me know down below what you guys thought. Maybe you've seen the game already. How did he go? But I'm about to find out. So this highlight's going to it takes about 25 minutes. But look, man, if you don't want to stick around for that long, I don't blame you. But yeah, Gordon, Lolesio, Dangunu, by Sami Ikitau, and Callaway, and then Tom Wright. Okay. Now that looks a pretty solid backline. Although I would start number 9, Gordon. One thing Gordon's a dark horse, man. I think a lot of people underestimate this fella, but he's got a really good boxing kick. So he's a good defender as well. So maybe that's why he's being picked. Everyone's picked for a reason, yeah. Yeah. They look ready. But one thing I know for sure is that if you're going to play South Africa, it's a different beast. Oh, the crowd looks good, eh? Not bad turnout. Well done, Australia. Man. So once again, Australia not, obviously in the red zone, but outside of the 22, Gordon goes for a box kick. Man, South Africa number 15, he's pretty good under the high balls, eh? Oh, bit messy in the first minute of the game. Bit scrappy there in the beginning. Both teams are just filling each other out, I guess. Man, feel the pressure, Australia and South Africa are just like pretty much both fighting for everything. LaRue, man. Estebeff making his mark already in the game. If you're going to be a lock, he's the man. Watch him. Penalty. It's like 25 meters out from the Australian try line. Kickable. Very, very kickable when it comes to South Africa. You don't want to give them anything within the 40. Estebeff. Long strides. Man. He's just a person that represents hard footy. You know? Oh, there's a new guy. Young fella at number 10. Oh, that's a shocking kick. I think he was aiming for under the crossbar instead of over the crossbar. He'll brush it off. It's just one of those things, but you wouldn't want to start like that, that's for sure. Line out. Wow, South Africa getting that maul going. Man, they dominate teams with those mauls. Australia holding them up though. Oh, halfback, breaking it. Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry, that was the advantage. What was that for? Oh, lifting in the maul. Okay. Wilson. Ooh, Wilson. Man. Whoa. That's a pretty mean move from the South Africans. Oh, that line out, that initiative was wicked, man. That was choice. Far out. So if you watch this, if you see this line out, it was like having two pods by up in the air. Wow. Coaches, write that down on your notebook. Man, that was so good. Kolisi scoring that try. So the jumper was initially at the back, but then the second jumper that went up in front of the line out received the ball from the jumper at the back, and then they just drove that one over the try line. And you see a Kolisi benefited from that. One meat pie for the captain, eh? Not bad, not bad. Far out. But the transition, the way, man, like, it looks easy right now, but they would have practiced that how many times? If it works. Oh, that number 10. Oh, he just broke through. Mind you, this is the highlights. LaRue. Oh my goodness, he missed like... Oh, ball hogger. He can be like that sometimes, eh? Willie LaRue. He had like 3 players on his right-hand side, and the man just decided to step on the inside. And I guess they could have scored a try there. Colby, my man, acting halfback. That's not bad. I mean, he does fit the size. Australia's performing. They're defending well. Oh, Kolisi coming through again for another try. No. Oh, passes it. Oh, man. Far out. Good defense. Good defense for men in gold. But man, the men in green aren't letting them off the leash. They're just one unstoppable runner after the other. Man, they're so powerful. Man, I don't know if you ever be able to beat the South African team in this championship B. They're just so explosive, the runners. Willie LaRue, once again, he didn't make that same mistake. Down the sideline, 15 away from the try line. Oh, once again, men in gold are holding up 5 meters away from the try line. Oh, was that offside? Oh yeah, it was offside. Far out. You know, obviously with teams in this situation, you want to do blitz defense, eh? Because you want to rush up and put them under pressure, but nah, not enough to stop the mean machine, the green machine attack. And that, you know, sometimes I real like with the club rugby where I coach, you know, in this situation, a lot of people are just running sideways, you know. But this is a very great example of someone just hitting the line straight, number 6. Just need someone to straighten up on the attack. You know, just to hold the defense in and then fast ball out again. Very well demonstrated from the Green Machine. Man, the confidence in that back pass, like to the back door. No way. Number 11 almost scored a try. Oh, Callaway. Careful, Callaway. Ooh, that was the lifting tackle there. All right. Man, the South African wingers, they're small, but they run well with the ball. South Africa going at it again. Once again, about just 15 meters out from the try line. Australia forcing themselves to defend hard out again. Ooh, good tackle. Estebeff, send it. Number 10. Willie LaRue, of course, complaining he got tackled without the ball. Oh, 30 minutes into the game and it's 14 South Africa, Australia 0. That's not what I had in mind. Nah, far out. Oh, they're going back to the tackle of Callaway, how he lifted who was that? The halfback? South African halfback. Yeah, look, it doesn't look all seriousness, but I don't know. You make the call, man. Did he hit his head? Oh, he did. That's a yellow card and on report for review. Far out. That's 30 minutes into the game. So Australia will play the next 10 minutes with man in the bin. Callaway. Scrum. Ooh, that scrum. Ooh, South Africa is eating up the Australians. Mate, another penalty, another advantage. Right now, the Australian forwards are just dominating. They are absolutely ferocious. Number 11, stepping. Oh. Bro, there was absolutely no door there. But the number 11 is just Mr. Happy Feet. He just kept stepping his way through and went through the whole team. Far out, man. That's a coach killer, that one. Whew, I can just see the coaches and what's going on with our defense system here, boys. Look at this. Just about 15 minutes out, step. And then he just runs through the forward packs. Oh my goodness. That's 21-0 for you. South Africa against Australia. Man. To be honest, I was not expecting that score. Wallabies, where are you guys at? Hey, Tangun, he's off already? What happened to him? Far out. Australia on attack. They're going to have to come up with something now. I mean, it will help. And, you know, given that we're only pretty much the last play of the first half. They're like 12 meters away from the try line. There goes Wilson. Straight through the middle. Oh, well, down the middle. Man, Australia they're just absolutely not letting them through. So unlucky, boys. Come again. Not today. Bro, the skill of hitting low when somebody's already coming at you low enough, it's a heart attack stuff, bro. Like, you really got to go there if you want to. I guess it's how much it shows that you got to be if you want to make these top teams. You know, you got to be willing to tackle all sizes, I guess. Oh man, after kickoff in the second half, Australia lost the ball on that reset. 21-0. Who would have thought after the first half that Australia hasn't scored a point? So that's who swapped Dungoon. Okay. See the frustrations of Valentinier. But to be honest, I'll have him at 8. Yeah. I don't know. Is Wilson, can he only play 6? I mean 8? I don't know. Probably fit him at 6, you know. He is a ball runner. But I just prefer Valentinier number 8. He's just ball skills. It's outstanding. Slipper's on. Mr. Slipper. Man, it's a far out. I mean, this was one of the battles that I was looking forward to. Was watching the scrums, and obviously, Australia not doing too good in that department. Quick recycle. Oh. Get out of the way. Iketil just got locked in the ruck then. And South Africa, like, literally, I stepped out. "60 minutes into the game, 2-1 to South Africa, 0 to Australia. And South Africa just, off the line out, it was just quick recycling. It was so fast. What's so good about quick ball out of the ruck is you don't give time for defense to set. As much as that looks good when it works, sometimes the ball can get stuck in the ruck and the halfback might even drop it because of interference. But the way South Africa clearing those rucks and the halfback receiving the ball is just too clean. Way too clean. You know, there's not enough pressure at the rucks there from the Aussies. Well, but appears to be. I mean, mind you, this is just the highlights, but I don't know what the whole game was like. So South Africa once again 5 minutes out from the try line. Oh, number 9 draws and pass. Oh, what a ball. Number 9, take note of that on that move, All he did was just simply draw the man in, created a space out on his right-hand side. Look at that. And all he did was just collect and infield to get his meat pie. Far out. 28-0, man. 62nd minute of the game. Oh my goodness. I don't see Australia coming back. They might be coming back next week, but definitely not today. Definitely not today. Unlucky was far out. Feel sorry for the crowd. Man. You would think that when the subs come in for the South African brothers, the game will slow down a bit, but not even. I think it goes even faster. Backline receiving that ball. Man, lovely. Oh man, don't tell me they're going to score again. Far out. Number 11 for South Africa. In for a try. Man, I'll try and remember these brothers' names, but now I'm just sort of back into watching rugby again, and so I'll try and remember the names. But sorry, bros. All of you guys deserve your names to be remembered, but just feel stink I don't know all these fellas' names. But number 11, man, what a player he is, eh? Ooh, he missed that kick. Looks like he injured himself doing that. 66th minute of the game, and already South Africa is with 30 meters away from a try line. Oh, look at that, number 9 trying to snipe down the blind side. Man, it just looks to be. Hey, Kobe's playing that role a lot, being in the halfback. Hey, that's a new initiative. And you know what? It actually makes sense to me because the halfback is going to get tired because of the way the South Africans are playing. The ball is so fast. He's not always going to be there. Colby going for the drop kick. He missed it. Not by a small margin. By 10 meters, I think. Malcolm Marx. Oh man, Malcolm Marx, bro. Another inspirational players for me. Just pure brutality and physical. That's what he represents, man. But you know, the funny thing is about these brothers, they're so tough and physical on the field, but off it, just absolutely gentlemen, eh? Absolutely. Far out. Man, it's just 67th minute and Australia haven't scored a point, and it's 33-2 to South Africa. Tate is in sub for South Africa. I mean for Australian halfback. Penalty to Australia during the scrum. Oh well, I guess the man in goal did win one. Wilson picks it up, taps it. Guess where he went? Straight down the freeway. Valentini hits and spin, literally 2 meters away from the try line. Come on, Gold. Come on, Gold. Give it. The ball is way too slow, man. Far out. Come on. Who's that? Baisami. Well done, also. Baisami, the man, he actually played in a rugby league. My community rugby league team here in where I live. So, good to see some representing. But it's not a league though. Alright. Man. Maybe they should have put who was their first wife? Linga? Or Lina? Reminds me of an old Australian rugby player. Oh! Man. Tate threw one of those 50-50 passes and almost got intercepted. Number 12. Straight in the bin. Although he tried to argue that he tapped the ball up. You know? So he actually had a decent go at trying to catching it. Unlucky Jesse. Yeah, so, you know, for those who don't know the rules around that, if you're going to intercept the ball, you have to catch it. Otherwise, it's going to be a yellow card all day. Oh, well, it depends on which way you were trying to... Well, according to Jesse, he was trying to tap it up. Some players, they just stick their hand out and hoping to stop the ball. So right now, Australia is 7. With literally like 30 seconds to go. Man. I mean, I don't know what to say. Australia just absolutely got shown. And Lewis Carey, you're not going to beat the champion in the world if you're going to play like that, eh? Lewis Carey's like, you got to look after the ball, man. Look at that. Number 11 again. Stole the ball from Tom Wright. He's trying to counter-attack. But not fast enough for the number 11. Made a hit and then steal the ball. Fire out. And of course, you know, when you get caught by yourself, you know, what else can you do apart from just try and hold the ball in there, because you have absolutely no one there to help you out. And that's what Tom Wright did. You know, he held on to the ball and number 11 was all over it. Oh, they went for the corner kick, but Liner. I don't know. Australia, I guess, I don't know. There's not much happening. They're playing in their own half and they are progressing out of it. They're out of their red zone. But then once again, loses the ball, and I think that's the final play. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Look, South Africa is just too strong. Simply just too strong. The forward pack, they dominated. And I remember I said before, the Australian backline looked really good. But that's the problem. If your forward pack ain't going forward, regardless how good your backline is, they can't do anything at all if the team is not going forward. Switching compared to what South Africans are doing, their forwards are actually going forward. And so that sets off that platform for their backs to run, you know, getting their front foot ball and just showing their skills. At the end of the day, South Africa is way too good for the men in gold. Oh, they're gonna be hurting for sure, you know. But is it because the South Africans are playing sort of the fast footy that the Europes or the Northern Hemisphere playing, you know, that fast rucks? I think that's something that, I think South Africa not being in the championship, the Pacific Championship, it's a big miss, like I said before. But it's actually benefiting South Africa making that move, because see, now they're actually getting a taste of both worlds, you know, the Northern and the Southern Hemisphere. Because in the championship, they're playing all the best teams in the Southern Hemisphere. And then in the championship, all their club teams or the state teams are playing against the top teams over in Europe, you know. So the coaches are actually seeing both sides of the world, and, you know, they can adjust and adapt to the situations and different teams when they play. I think that's a benefit of having South Africa moving away from the Pacific Championship, what used to be the Super 14 Championship, but not anymore. But now, yeah, what did you guys think about the game? Man, like it was pretty good. I'm not sure whether the scoreboard really justifies how hard the game is probably played. But look, I try not to. Yeah, I really try just to watch these long, extended highlights to sort of give me the real feel of what the game is. But obviously, you know, there's only 25 minutes. But yeah, let us know. To me, player of the game for that one, far out. I'll probably give it to the number 11 for South Africa, brother. Yeah, he looked mean out there. Yeah, and they can, you know, and that's a really good boost for all the young wingers out there, or anyone that wants to play a winger for anyone that wants to play rugby regardless, you know, it's not the matter of the size of your body, but it's the size of your heart, you know, how willing you are to play the game. You know, you have to, you gotta accept the fact that it's gonna be physical battle. You know, you're gonna accept the fact that you have to train hard. You have to accept the fact that you're gonna come up with someone better than you or a team better than you. But regardless of that, just looking at these two top teams playing the game, you know, you can learn a lot from just watching them. In the highlights, there wasn't much kicking. Was South Africa kicking a lot? Because that's pretty much their structure. But I can just see one thing that I can pick up from the South Africans is just the way they clear those rucks. You know, they're very aggressive and very critical too. Like the techniques is it's spot on. You know, it's just, man, it's hard to explain, but you have to watch it over and over again in order for you to understand how well they look after the ball. And the truth is, guys, if you win your rucks, you'll win the games, because every time you secure the ball, you'll always have an opportunity to try and break the advantage line again. So South Africans, you know, it doesn't look like, according to the scoreboard, 33-7, they weren't even giving Australia a chance. They came here to do business, and so they didn't muck around. But now, yeah, man, looking forward to seeing what you guys thoughts of the game. If you did watch it, what do you reckon about Valentini? Like I said before, I have him play at number 8. You know, he's versatile, but yeah, I reckon he's submitted at number 8 for me. So, but yeah, looking forward to the next battle and see how it goes. Hey, thanks team. Thanks for watching, and yeah, man, comment down below. You know how we go. Cheers.